Another Weibo post that has gotten quite a bit of attention from Chinese Weibo users cites a number of sources, including the Globe and Mail, and is about the General Motors ad that had racist elements. According to the original post, General Motors has already apologized for the ad, which featured a Midnight in Paris style plot in which a man time travels back when he is picked up by new friends from a different era. The commercial featured a man dressed in 1920s or 30s attire, and the commercial is accompanied with a remix of a 1938 song, Oriental Swing. The bit that some people thought was racist include lyrics referring to China as the land of Fu Manchu, and girls dancing while saying things like "Ching Ching Chop Suey, swing some more." Now, while a lot of Chinese Americans are able to quickly identify the offensive bits, Chinese people in China are not familiar with the cultural connotations to Fu Manchu or Ching Ching Chop Suey. Now, the vast majority of Chinese Weibo users had no idea why the advert was considered racist to Chinese people. Let's take a look at some of their comments.
I don't understand. I don't think this is very racist towards Chinese people. At least GM was quick to apologize, forgive, and forget. They are singing about a made-up fictional character. Why would you say it's discrimination? Comical American commercials have once again touched on the nerves of the overly sensitive. Discriminatory and racist to Chinese people? I think it's a pretty cool commercial. If you don't agree with their advertisement, then just don't buy the car. No need to make a big deal out of it.
Racism exists in China, but perhaps not in the same way that you will find it in the United States. Most people will tell you that they're not racist. However, a lot of people do make assumptions based on people's skin color. Now, if you're a Caucasian, some people will refer to you as a white devil or a foreign devil or a white man, but it doesn't usually have the same kind of malicious negative connotation you will find in American racial slangs. However, racism in China became a hot topic on a Chinese reality TV show. According to the Telegraph UK, the daughter of a Chinese mother and an absent African-American father on the Chinese reality TV show Let's Go, Oriental Angel revealed that she was teased growing up because of the color of her skin. The 20-year-old also provoked vigorous and vicious nationwide debate on whether she was fit to be on Chinese television and whether or not the story of her mother is a negative influence on Chinese society. Lu's experience growing up in China put a spotlight on the perception of race in the country. However, it would take a lot more than just a reality TV contestant to change the mindsets of a billion people. So now let's take a look at what Chinese Weibo users had to say about racism in China.
I don't think there's racism in China. We don't really hate anybody. China is very accommodating to people of all colors and nationalities. Yeah, there is racism in China. We are racist against ourselves. Have you seen how foreigners are treated in China? They get much better treatment. There is definitely racism in China, but it's not really racism against the color of your skin, but more like discrimination against your perceived level of wealth. White people are seen to be wealthier, so we treat them better. Black people are seen to be poor, so we treat them worse. It's the same for Chinese people. Those migrant workers and people from rural China are treated badly because they are poor.
As China becomes a popular destination for foreign nationals to live and work, more local Chinese people are learning to accept foreigners as a part of everyday life. Now, racism in China also varies depending on where you are. Now, if you were in the rural parts of China where there's a lack of education, you might find that people will gawk at you if you walk down the street. However, in the more metropolitan cities such as Shanghai or Beijing, you find that you'll be able to fit in nicely with the thriving expat community.